Taurus. Taurus, I got a new deck of cards, and I am looking at using them for you, for us, because I am a Taurus as well. And so we're going to do something a little different today. Let's see what that is. Getting back to integrity. So, we're going to do something a little different, just because I felt like doing a read today. And so, let's do a relationship read. So, we're going to use one oracle deck for you and one oracle deck for your person. So, let's see what goes on. So, let's start with you. There we go. Oh. Reconciliation, Wailing Tree reconciliations, and closing door completions. Ooh, what's going on here? Let's, this is the first time I've cracked this, so let's just have a look. So, Wailing Tree and reconciliation, this is, if you've been considering a change, now's the time to do so. Mourn that which was. And then closing door completion. This is interesting too. And this is if the door to a project or relationship has been closed to you, stop knocking on it. You've tried that already and nobody answered. At least not in the way you would have liked. Take this gift and move on. So that's kind of funky dunky. Let's see what's going on for your person. Too many cards. I almost thought that was like an oxymoron, Wailing Tree reconciliations and closing door completion, but apparently it's not. So we've knocked on the door, it's time to move on. Let's see what your partner's got going on. Protection, or the person you're thinking about. Protection and home. So I'm going to use a different deck for each. So keep in mind, one side or the other could be you or them. So let's have a look. Okay, please clarify for Taurus the Wailing Tree and the closing door. Please clarify. Too many cards. Man, there's so much that wants to come out for you right now. There we go. Knight of Swords, Six of Wands, Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Well, whatever's going on for you, Taurus, with this Wailing Tree stuff, it's all about you just kind of doing whatever you got to do. It looks like you are rising up, and there's lots of things going on for you. Lots of communication coming in, lots of pages, Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Six of Wands. So whatever's going on, something... I want to go back and look at that Wailing Tree again. Because for some reason that has slipped my mind already. Yeah, so the Wailing Tree. Grief and mourning, a time of necessary losses or reconciliations. You may have been overdoing things, working too hard and putting too much effort into life, with little reward. If you've been considering a change, do it. Considering the gifts of it all there. So, that's kind of interesting. We see that, yeah, you're just, whatever's happening, you're moving on. By the looks of it, with the Six of Wands, you've come to realize that there's been success here in some way. But with the Knight of Swords, you're just charging ahead. But there is communication coming in. Could be work, could be anything else. But the individual that we're thinking of, protection and home. So with their protection and home, protection can mean they have withdrawn, and the home looks like stability, love, all of those types of things. These are all the things that this person wants. However, we have the Devil here, the Nine of Pentacles, and the King or Knight of Pentacles. It seems like they're stuck in making money mode. It seems like they're stuck in making money mode. Especially with this Nine of Pentacles here and the Knight of Pentacles. They're just kind of not really moving. They're just doing what they're doing, and that's what they're focused on. They're focused on their Nine of Cups. So let's see. Let's use an oracle card. What is Taurus's person thinking about them? Well, looks like they're grieving. They are grieving. Let's stay in that energy for a moment. Where did my other set of cards go? Why is grieving here for Taurus's person? It's been hard for them. Things have been hard for them. They feel overburdened. They feel that justice is in order. With justice being here and justice being in order, they feel like something needs to balance out. Why? My question is, why does something have to balance out here? They think something has to balance out. Now, if we look at the Page of Pentacles, they might be bringing in change. There can be some learning here. They might be starting a new job. But there is change that is definitely needed here. So let's look at you, Taurus. Let's pick that one up as well. I really like these cards. These are beautiful. What is Taurus thinking about their person? Now keep in mind, this could be switched between you two. So what is Taurus thinking about their person? Okay. Overflow. We have overwhelm and plenty. So if we look at this, 43, there's a lot of good things headed your way. But if that's the case, why is that here? You've chosen a direction of money, but this doesn't, and you're contemplating heading towards this individual, but there may be a few things that you're not sure about. You're kind of going back and forth. between this with the Two of Pentacles. Like, okay, what you're kind of weighing pros and cons out here, but things seem to be going in a really good direction for you. And with the Queen of Pentacles here, this is somebody that's very generous. And maybe you're looking to move forward with that and share it. But I see that it's not really directed to this person at all. It's more that you are just thinking about moving forward and what's going on for you and how to make things easier in your life so that there's less juggling. So it's interesting that your person doesn't actually show up in this at all. So what's the outcome? What's the outcome between Taurus and their person? Well, this is really strange. So stars in the sky, limitless possibility. And so this is just kind of focusing on what you're doing. This is like you've completely moved on from whatever this was. We have the Devil card. Now this is interesting because the Nine of Cups showed up for them, and the Devil card showed up for them. So this limitless possibility, you may still be thinking that you really lost a love here where there could have been success. But that still doesn't give us what the outcome is. It's just you more in your head about this individual. Let's go back to your person. What's the outcome for Taurus's person? Health and freedom. Interesting. So what, or healing. Why is healing and freedom here? Why is freedom and healing here? They are busy manifesting. They're busy trying to manifest, possibly create a passionate move forward, but there seems to be this worry of rejection, and it's delayed. So maybe they want to come towards you. Maybe they want to get back together, but I see the Four of Cups. They're worried that there's going to be rejection here. What else can you tell me about Taurus's person, please? Thank you. They're sort of fighting themselves. They're feeling a little overwhelmed, possibly. They know that, there is a direction to head where there's happiness, and they want to take action. And the Eight of Cups came out. That's really weird. They want to take action, but they're staying away. What else for Taurus, please? What else for Taurus? Transpersonal. Watchers transpersonal. Well, this is interesting. It's an invitation to stop doing. Please get off the treadmill and take a deep breath. The time is right to step back. If you have a thought or opinion, keep it to yourself. Watchers show up and direct your attention to the horizon, away from the anthill. It's an invitation to find the witness within who can observe. So, why is Watchers here? This is interesting. I've heard of the Watchers before. I'm sure it's been in some movie. Empress. Oh, and underneath the Empress we have the Five of Wands. Well, that was weird. The Ace of Swords and the Six of Cups. The idea that this Watchers is here. There are bigger things to attend to, is what it says. You've spent such a long time trying to correct the course of events and the actions of others. Let it be, as you become the observer rather than the doer. And what I see from this is the energy is kind of like, it feels very scattered, like not scattered, frantic almost, or frenzied. So sit back and see what happens is kind of what the advice is for you. See if this person comes forward based on what we saw for the last little bit for them. Learn to quiet the fighting within. Learn to be the Empress, the strength, the depth, the soul. When I think of the Empress, I think of somebody that is just so grounded, so complete within themselves. Yeah, and so with the Ace of Swords and the Six of Cups, we can see that you're still thinking about the past. And so the advice is to let it go. Let it go. Let it go so something new can come in. At this point, I'm not sure there's any other questions to ask for you, Taurus. So we have the outcome sort of on this, and we can see what your advice is, which is just kind of let it go. Taurus, that's what I have for you today. Thanks for letting me do this. I know it's a bit of a different read for me to do, especially using a brand new deck that I'm not completely familiar with. Like I said, I just broke the seal on it about an hour ago and looked at the artwork. So that's what I got for you today, Taurus. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know how this resonated for you. I'm just really curious because, yeah, just because. Like I said, it's the first time doing it in sort of this kind of oracle style, but we'll talk to you soon, Taurus.